Do you remember being a kid, playing hide and seek or playing tag on the street? All the neighborhood kids would come and join. Do you remember the feeling when the kid looking for you misses your hiding spot by an inch? Or when you outrun the kid that's supposed to tag you? Well, what if I tell you that you can still get that feeling, even if you're 30 years old and obese? You just need to download Dead by Daylight. As you might expect, you experience a lot of similar feelings and emotions when playing Dead by Daylight and playing those games as a kid. After all, Dead by Daylight was based on them. But what are those feelings exactly? What do you actually feel when you're being chased by the killer? And how do these feelings contribute to your enjoyment? Before I continue, I would just like to point out that this topic is highly subjective, and I will be primarily talking about my own experiences. I'm sure some of you will be able to relate, and others probably had completely different experience. For starters, let's break down the chase from the beginning to the end. Even if the chase technically starts when the killer finds you, I would argue that you start feeling anxiety as soon as you start working on your first gen. Especially if no one gets in chase for quite some time. Personally, when this happens, I start frantically looking around searching for Ghostface or Myers that might be stalking me. This build-up in anxiety usually leads to quite a jump scare when you get grabbed off the gen or when you finally notice them stalking you. So yeah, the first feeling we get is anxiety. Oh, where is the killer? Who is the killer? Am I safe to work on this gen? Are there any pallets nearby? All of these questions pop up inside your head, and because most of them can't be answered, we get extremely anxious. Okay, the killer has found us. What now? We should start running, right? But where should we run? Oh, I see a pallet over there. But the killer is getting closer. Am I going to make it? And I didn't make it. There is a lot of tension during the chase, and I personally get very nervous because you constantly have to make micro decisions such as where to go. Are the pallets still up? Is the killer going to try to use his power? Can he mind game this loop? And so on and so on. Again, these are all the questions you can't get the answer for until the chase is over. And when the chase ends, independent of the outcome, you feel a sense of relief. Oh, the killer left me. I can finally catch my break. When the killer actually downs you, yes, there is relief, but there is also a bit of annoyance. Maybe you get annoyed that you misjudged the distance between you and the killer and gridded the pallet. Maybe killer had high ping and hit you through the pallet. Maybe the hitboxes were jank. There are a lot of things you can get annoyed by in this game. This build and release tension is what keeps people hooked. It's the same as watching a movie or reading a good book. Good writers are going to build up tension through action and questions and reward you for watching or reading by giving the answers and releasing that tension. I see every chase as a little story in itself. Every chase is unique and memorable in its own way. Maybe you got insta-downed by a perk. Maybe the killer pulled off some insane move to hit you. Whatever it is that happened, it's a story that you can look back on. These little stories are what we want to get out of the chases, because the emotions get numbed pretty quickly with your playtime. At one point, you stop getting nervous and anxious because you get confident in your looping skills. And to some degree, you will still try to chase those feelings, and you will still get them from time to time, especially when facing some good players or newer killers. For a game that is primarily multiplayer, Dead by Daylight sometimes makes me feel things that aren't usually expected from multiplayer games. These games are usually designed to be competitive experiences that test your skill against other players. But Dead by Daylight can make me feel the same way a good single player game can. If you view every trial as a separate story, and all of the chases and interactions as micro-narratives, and put off the competitive stuff to the side, I think you can find a way to enjoy Dead by Daylight in a new and interesting way. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.